Hello, this is Amos Tarfa going over area, perimeter, and using formulas in general. So let's start from the beginning. I'm going to come over here and remind us of the three-step approach to math for those in pre-algebra. I recommend that people do math facts like multiplication, addition, subtraction, and so on. Think of it as like free throws. You do it to just warm up, right? Get your free throws out of the way. That's about maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day. There's worksheets online, there's websites, all these resources are available. Do your review first. Then you do a meal. The meal could be adding fractions or decimals or percents or ratios. It could be anything when you're doing pre-algebra. But the point is the meal is just keep working through the syllabus. If you're using our math program, remember the goal is just keep working one step after the next, keep working through those sections. Send an email if you have questions. Take ownership of your learning. Reach out if you need to schedule a meeting or have questions answered. So then the dessert is using formulas. So you have time to do math facts and then work on your meal and then work on your dessert. And this is what we're talking about is the dessert. Okay, what does the dessert mean? Well, in geometry, there's a field called plane geometry where you basically are finding the area and perimeter of shapes. This is a trapezoid, for example. If someone says, what's the perimeter? You just add up all the sides. That's the perimeter of that shape. What's the area? It is 1/2 base 1 plus base 2 times height. And what you will notice here is when you're given a shape and the different values are given, you basically take the values that have been given, such as the base 1, the base 2, and the height, and you plug them into the equation over here. When you plug it in, or into the formula, notice what happens here. Base 1 was 4, base 2 was 7, and then your height was 4. All you do is plug in the values, right? So remember, when you're solving or simplifying problems with formulas, the first step is write the formula out, right? Write formula. Please remember that it's good to have a notebook dedicated to math where you show all these things so you can review later. Number 2, what values have you been given? In this case, they gave us the base 1 and the base 2 and the height. So you know the values. Step 3, plug those values into the formula. And then number 4, simplify. Those are the steps for solving these types of problems. So we've been given a formula, we've been given the values, we plug the values in, and now we simplify. And notice there's a little bit of order of operations. We do 4 plus 7, so parentheses, we multiply times 4, or we could have technically divided by 2. But whatever the case, 4 plus 7 is 11, times 4 is 44, divided by 2, that's 22. You could also say 4 plus 7, these 2 goes into 4 2 times, so then it'll be 11 times 2, which is 22. There are different ways to get to the same answer. Just make sure that you're comfortable simplifying your work. Okay, let's look at this rectangle. The length is 6, the width is 4. What's the area of a rectangle? We write the formula out, length times width. What are the values given? 6 and 4. We plug those values in. 6 times 4 is 24 centimeters squared in this particular case. What's the perimeter of this shape? You add up all the sides. Now remember, with the rectangle, this side and that side will be the same in value. That side and that side is the same. So you can actually write the formula as 2 times length plus width. So you add the length plus width and you multiply by 2, and that gives you the answer. Over here, we have this nice shape that can be broken into 2 separate shapes. We can use that knowledge to find the area. Find the area of this side, 3 times 2. Find the area of this side, 6 times 2, which is 12. 12 plus 6 will be 18. So the area of this shape is 18 centimeters squared. What's the perimeter? I just add up 1, 2, 3, 4. Just add up all these numbers and you'll find the answer to be 20. And lastly, the circle. Wonderful shape. The area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay, so this is just going over notes that I used in class earlier today. The area is pi r squared. The perimeter is 2 pi r. So if I'm giving you the formula and I tell you that the radius is 100, you plug in 100 for r. Pi is 3.14, or you can write it as 22 over 7. Those are 2 forms that we write pi, 3.14 or 22 over 7. So we use that knowledge to find the area of the shape and the perimeter or the circumference of this shape. We'll have more discussions on perimeter and area eventually, but please, this is a beginning for some people. Make sure you take good notes. Remember the 4 steps. Write the formula you've been given, which we'll give to you. Write down the values you've been given. Plug in those values into the formula, simplify, and you get the answer. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a blessed day.